Hello team, this is Thomas from the Agent Foundations group, and I want to share a small thing, a small change that we did to how we provide goals to the Duo developer in order to make it an even more flexible building block that you can use for whatever applications you build where you feel like a developer could be useful. So a quick recap on how things worked up until today. So in the past, whenever we send over goals to our Duo workflow service that eventually then reach the Duo developer, those goals were kind of very different from how we would prompt a local coding agent, for example. So we would, for example, just send the goal, which just was the URL to a issue or work item when you assign the Duo developer or click the button that it should generate an MR with the Duo developer. The problem with that is that these goals now are kind of abused for structured data somewhat, because there's also circumstances where we, when you mention the Duo developer, for example, we would send some kind of like a JSON structure over a simplified one, but that makes it a bit harder to work it on the developer side. And this required us to add a lot of those, like a crazy user prompt template with a couple of if and else routes depending on what kind of goal was provided. So you see, for example, here, if we find this input string in the goal and this context, so this was the thing I just was talking about, then we would try to split this up and kind of, put this into some kind of like a user prompt that makes more sense, where we can guide the developer a bit more. However, that was not really scalable. So for every kind of new flow that we added or new trigger or something, we needed to always like basically add a new kind of template here. So what we did instead was a change to how we provide those goals. So instead of constructing them on the flow side, we did some changes on the GitLab side so that we can actually be way more flexible there. And how those look like are roughly like this here. So now we have a template on the flows that I will show you in a second that basically allows you to define different goals that are way more richer than what we had before for different triggers, for example, or different circumstances. And the cool thing is that this also allows us to just add some buttons to the front end where there are specific tasks that we want to automate. And one example here is the resolve merge conflict button that already has been added, where things basically now look like this here, where there's this button and then we provide a dynamic goal from the front end and directly trigger the Duo developer with that. For that, we made some adjustments to the template here, so that basically at the bottom here, you can also just like pass a goal if there's nothing matching the previous logic. That's just for backward compatibility, but the idea is that in the future flows that we create here, where we update this one a bit more, that this gets adjusted as well. But you can still use it, already use it. And on the backend side, what we did for that was that we introduced these goal templates. So there's like a template base where you need to implement your resolve and interpolate method if you want to. And then basically now those richer goals are stored on these templates. And here's the one that we use for the developer, for example, where you can see for those different kind of triggers, we are using different goal templates. And then basically in the foundational flow file, you can provide the goal template class that has been used here. And this eventually allows us to be way more flexible now and provide way richer prompts from the backend side or from the frontend as well. And this way reuse the developer flow way more flexible than it was before.